Hi everyone, I am Cynthia Presser and tonight I'm here to show you how to make the perfect risotto. To make the perfect risotto, you have to follow just a couple of simple steps that I am gonna show you how to do it in a very simple way. I love making risotto and I hope you love it too. We're gonna be making the 4-cheese risotto with a petit filet mignon on the side and I think it's gonna be fabulous. I hope you like it. Let's start. We're gonna start the risotto by heating up about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and we're gonna just get our shallot, 1 chopped shallot in it. Just give it a stir and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's shiny. Now you want to just drop your rice with the shallot and just turn the oil. You stir it very well until the oil coats the rice completely. And you're going to cook this for about a minute or 2 until it's all shiny and translucent. Alright, so we are ready to throw a little bit of wine in it. About half a cup. And you're going to stir it until all the wine has been absorbed by the rice. So just about another minute or 2. Keep stirring and very important. I have about 3 cups of beef broth that have been heating up in this side pan right here. So I use 1 cup of arborio rice and I have 3 cups of beef broth. And now it's game on. It has started. So you're gonna add the beef broth little by little, and you're gonna keep it stirring and stirring. And that's how it is. That's the process. You wanna turn the heat down for about medium, and you're gonna just stir until it's nearly absorbed, until the liquid is almost gone. But you keep stirring and stirring, and that's how you do it. That's how you make this rice creamy and nice. So this is why I love to make this for friends, because they all gather around the kitchen and you can just have some wine while we just stir. So once that very first batch of broth I dropped in the pan has been absorbed, I drop a little bit more and I stir and stir. And you're gonna be here for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I have, for 1 cup of rice, I have 3 cups of broth. You might use a little less or a little more. I would say you're gonna probably use about 2.5 cups of broth. That's why the reason why I have a little bit more heated up in the pan is because sometimes you just want to use a little more, you want to just like test the rice as you go. At the end, you just want to make sure it's al dente, which means it's not too soft. It's soft enough to be eaten, but not too soft. Our risotto is nearly done. We have only about 5 more minutes into the process. So there is really not much I can be doing. So I'm gonna be just getting my filet mignon ready. I have 2 petit filet mignons right here. I have some olive oil in my pan. These 2 filet mignons have been seasoned with salt and pepper. And I'm gonna just saute them for a couple minutes on each side. They're only about 1/2 inch thick. So I want to sear them in both sides, and then they are nice medium rare inside. And in the meantime, I just keep stirring. It's almost done. I have only a little bit of broth, the very last tiny bit of broth in there. So what I'm going to do is just like try the consistency very quick. I always like to do that to make sure that this is al dente. Perfect. It's still a little bit too al dente, so I was just right. Just into this very last little bit of broth. So as soon as this is absorbed, which is really, really soon, this is gonna be done. Now let's check on our meat. So, see how it is on the other side? I think it's perfect. So all the liquid has been nearly absorbed by our rice. Time to turn it off. Give it a stir. And it's time to add some salt and pepper. And depending on the broth you're using, I used beef stock that had just a little bit of salt. So you want to add a little bit of more salt, but not too much, because the cheeses we are adding have salt. So add a little bit of salt and pepper. After that, you want to add your cheese. And it's a 4-cheese risotto, so we're adding 1/4 cup of fontina cheese and 1/4 cup of Emmental cheese, 1/4 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano, and to make it super creamy, 1/4 cup of mascarpone. You're gonna just stir until it's all incorporated. And then we're gonna serve it with our petit filet mignon, and this is gonna be delicious. Let's try this petit filet mignon with this delicious, creamy, dreamy 4-cheese risotto. Let's see. This is delicious. I love it. I'm gonna have a little more. And as you just saw, there is no secret to the risotto. All you have to do is grab a few friends, hang out around the stove, make it fun, grab some wine, and just have fun with it. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try this sometime soon. I love it. I'm loving it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.